All right, guys, we have just landed down in Salem, Indiana with Down Bad Drift Spooktacular. It's going to be a really, really fun day. I think there's going to be like 50 plus drivers, but just stopped, had to get some gas, a little bit of candy, but it's going to be a good day. All right, guys, we are going to go through. We are going to take a look at some of these cars we got here today through the pits. See, we got a Chaser right here. This thing looks really, really good. Another SM. Convertible, a little sketchy, but still parties. 302. Looks like a HO motor. Looks like it. How's it going, dude? Good to see you.
You all right?
Good, man. Good.
Yeah. So without the spacer, I would get into the control arm body.
Oh yeah.
On the inner side with the tire.
Yeah.
They're kind of wore in. I mean, I've ran them both seasons, these fronts. So they're a little wore into the old control arm. So it's like plenty of room now.
Yeah, it's self clearance.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, dude. Hey, we'll have to get some laps, man.
Yeah.
It's nice talking to you. Take it easy, dude. Got another Mustang. This thing's cool. Yeah, that vet's sick. We're gonna have to make our way back to that. Single turbo KBD kit. It's nice. Looks just like Ben's kinda. Just a lot more clean. This is Blake's car. He's the one who puts all this great event on. All right, guys, just like that, first set of tires is down here at Salem. Say track is super fast today. We've gotten quite a few good tandems in, but we've really focused in our solo runs, and we've kind of just focused up here. But no, it's running great. So we're gonna go get some food, change my tires, let the car cool down, then we're gonna go back out there. It's gonna be great. we just got back from taking a little tiny break and was talking with one of my buddy Aaron, and we were talking about my car. I was going to let him drive it, actually. Talking about my motor, everything we did. Almost slipped. And unfortunately, it's looking like it's coming from my radiator. I cannot see where it's coming from. If I have to pull my radiator today, I would. I just don't have any distilled water or water wetter, so I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm going to get it up in the air, and we're going to clean it all up, and we're going to see if we find a crack. My theory is I hot lapped it quite a bit. It got up to like 225, or I think it was 228 actually, is what it said whenever I parked it. So hoping that maybe it just got hot and coming out of one of my lines or something. So it's notorious to come out here, but it wasn't wet. See, I'm seeing it being wet down here at the very bottom corner. So I don't know. We're gonna get up in the air, check it out, let you guys know what happens.
All right, guys, what's up? Alex here. I'm here with Matthew from Synergy Race Development. He just drove my car, and so he had all these great things to say about it. No, guys, I was just joking. So my name is Matthew, and I'm from Synergy Race Development. Alex was kind enough to let me drive his car. I'm sure you guys have seen us drive together before, even at this track. Insert clip here. So got to jump in Alex's car, whatnot, take it for a drive. Dude, the little small block Ford that could. Dude, it was great. It was good. Which transmission's in it?
T5.
Is it still T5?
Stock.
No joke.
Stock
Okay.
T5, stock clutch.
Oh, okay, well, it does surprisingly well for a stock T5 and clutch. But anyway, I was talking to Alex after I drove it and whatnot, and I was telling him what I felt and things like this. The car's a ripper. Alex is an absolute ripper for shredding it the way he does, because his setup is, well, it needs some work, and I'm going to go over that. So what I was noticing when we first got on track or whatever, the car felt great, other than I felt a lot of body roll, and the transitions felt very rubber bandish. And in turn, I was talking to Alex and everything, and he has no idea what his front spring rates are, but I can tell you now, undersprung, way too soft. And then the rear of the car, he has no panhard bar. And on these cars, that factory Quadrabine 4-link that's on them, trash, absolute trash. Anybody that knows anything about them, your upper control arm bushings split constantly because it's the only thing centering the axle in the car. Yep. So what I was telling Alex, I was like, dude, this car, straight up ripper. I'm like, but if you want this thing to feel great, grab you a panhard bar, throw you some anti-squat brackets on it to put some mechanical grip back into it, and spring the front, like probably 12 Ks, because it's still cast iron block, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so cast iron block, he probably still needs at least a 12K front spring. And dude, you do that 12K front, 5K rear, this thing is going to be
She'll boogie.
And you know what I really want to see is, once you do those things, I want you to recap this video and explain the difference in the way this thing will drive, because I'm telling you, that panhard bar alone is like game changer.
That's what I've heard, yeah.
Game changer.
I've heard it.
So I'm really excited to see, once you do that and get the rear of the car set up really well, I'm very curious to see the progression this guy's going to have, because he's going to have the utmost confidence of every transition. The car is going to be super predictable then. Not that the car is not good now,
Right.
Like, right, but right. So the transitions, whenever you have that rubber band effect, whenever the axle shifts underneath the car, and then you unload that, and then it has to catch again on the next one, it will cause the car to like snap, rotate, and do a lot of funky stuff. And that mixed with the undersprung front coils, it's kind of a gamble. You're rolling the dice every time you try to transition quick. So you fix those. Yeah, this thing's gonna be a weapon. It's gonna be a weapon in this man's hand, I promise you.
Yeah, I tell you what, once we do that, we're gonna have to run Indianapolis back.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to run it, see if we can get some redemption on
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Oh, dude,
See if I
no.
can keep it on track.
That'd be so sick. I really want to drive this track.
Dude, it was fun.
You didn't get to drive the road course, did you?
Nope.
Road course was sick. I'll say that. We gotta drive it next time. But it's getting loud, track's going hot, and Alex wants to drive. Look at him, he's itching for it. Anywho, good stuff, brother. Take it easy.
Yeah, so like Matt said, the car, it does work, but it needs a lot of work. You know, even, just for not the drivability, it's just for the performability. You know, I want to be able to compete, not just in these small events, the fun events. I want to be able to go out and I want to be able to run at a top level, with Matt. He tore me up my first competition this year. I actually lost against him first round, and he tore me up. But, I thought his car was crazy horsepower, but truthfully, he only has a couple more hundred horsepower than me. But, he, like he was saying, he has all those mechanical things to put grip back into the car. So it's things that I've heard over time that I've kind of just pushed to the back of my head, just to keep the car going, you know what I mean, and have fun. But I definitely think it's time to make some changes, that's for sure. So, all right, so I think it's, I think track's going hot, so let's go get some laps in. All right, guys, so the sun just started to come down here in Salem, and car is running phenomenal. I mean, I tell you what, this might be the best it's ever ran at an event. I mean, we are seeing some absurd amount of smoke come off this thing that we've never seen. I cannot even be any more happier. But yeah, we just we ran a couple tandem laps with Frank with Elevated Concepts. He has a turbo E36, so you guys will see the clips here in just a second. But I mean, great driver. But I mean, he was absolutely on our door. That has been the best tandem so far tonight. Hopefully, I'll be able to go out there and give him a chase. Say he wanted to practice up a little bit, work on his transitions. So, I gave him the opportunity to work on that. So that's another thing too. Make sure you're being nice to your friends. So, but no, absolutely, guys. So car's running great. We think we got 1 or 2 more sessions, and then we're gonna pack it up. Probably go get some tacos. All right, guys. So Shane with Synergy Race Development, another one of Matt's employees, he just came down and decided he wanted to take a couple laps in the car. So, Shane, how do you feel?
Dude, first of all, it drives good. It's got the power for it. It just drives exactly how my car used to drive.
Yep.
And I don't mean that in a bad way, but I mean it in a bad way.
Exactly.
Like it just needs like the icing on the cake things. Like it needs different front wheels. It needs a pan hard bar and front springs. This thing would be an absolute ripper if you didn't do that. But like it is very
See,
maintainable.
I can get behind the panhard bar, but I don't know about the front wheels, dude. I already got. It's gonna be like.
I got a solution. Easy solution. We just dump the coil.
Hey, we can go lower. We can go lower. I don't know. What do you guys think? But I don't know. I know. So you drive a new Edge.
I do.
So Shane drives a new Edge. What year is it? 03?
99.
Oh, it's an old
Yeah.
one. Okay, it's a
Yeah,
99.
it's a little girl.
Okay, so have you ever drifted a bubble?
I drifted Matt's bubble.
Okay, so I guess how does this compare to your car at before you had all the extra sauce on it?
It's it's just my car with like 150 more horsepower.
Understandable. Understandable. I guess the gearing probably felt a little bit different too.
Yeah, the shifting. My car has a super long gear, so it's second gear and you're tapped the whole time. You don't shift.
Yep.
And then Matt's car, it was super loose, so it was just like put it in third and floor it.
Yep.
But the enter in second and jam third, I'm not used to it.
Right.
So
No,
it's
it's
tripping me up a little bit.
That's gonna say like you have to really commit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's.
Absolutely.
I know it's.
But yeah, it's got forward in it. I know that's for sure.
Oh fuck yeah. But oh yeah, dude, runs good. But Shane, thanks for taking it for a lap, dude.
Dude, thanks
I
for
appreciate
having
it. Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, and just like that, that is a day wrapped up at Salem Speedway. So, a couple things from the day. The car is running absolutely phenomenal. We're going to put that at the top of the list. But we do have a couple little things that we have to work through, and I do, I've been thinking about it for a long time, things I want to change up the suspension, but having other people drive my car, who do have those suspension changes, it really, them, pushing for it, it really made it clear to me that I don't have to do much to be competitive. So, the car ran great today. We made some smoke, that's for sure. That was cool. But yeah, I'll tell you what, say we got one more event of the year, and then the sucker's going back under the gun. Say we're going to do tube front, tube rear, cage. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff for this. So, but you guys need to stay tuned. We're going to do a setup video, a full walk around, and we're going to just walk around of what we have had going on for the last, 3 to 4 years drifting, and just to show that it is, possible to get out there. You know what I mean? Like you don't need the livery and the body kit. You know what I mean? This car is really, really basic, and we've made it work for a long, long time, but I think it's really time we turn it up. But you guys stay tuned for that, and we'll be able to walk around that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you come down to the next one, and yeah, thank you. This is Salem Speedway.